We draw our strength from holistic thinking and actions. We create inspiring fragrance and flavor experiences, develop natural food ingredients, and contribute to well-being and looking good with our products. In doing so, we both use and preserve the wide variety of resources that nature provides. We act holistically with our partners to find common perspectives that lead to new solutions. This enables us to create a future with perspectives. We look beyond our own horizons. Fair cultivation, which we think through from the beginning to the end, creates a life for future generations. Because with everything we do, we take responsibility for the here and now, just as much as for our children, grandchildren, and beyond. Because we think holistically, we create space for innovation. To make this freedom, this investigative spirit, this openness possible, that is our job. This is the only way to come up with minor and major innovations that enable lasting progress. We have entered into partnerships. We consider everything from the beginning to the end of our value chain. This holistic view of the ecosystem surrounding us is an integral part of our understanding of sustainable growth. We can only be as good as our partners are. This begins with the small-scale farmers on all continents, from Brazil to Morocco and Indonesia. They and their families produce around 70% of all the food on the planet. Take a look at beautiful Ecuador in the southwest of the country. The bananas here develop a golden yellow colour, a future-oriented project as a learning partnership between everyone involved along the value chain. Only fruits are processed in Pasaje that are not suitable for the fresh fruit market because of small spots, their size, or because of the wrong curvature. Diana Food produces purees, flakes and powder from the bananas. The 22,000 tons of banana peels are currently composted and used as fertilizer. In the future, biogas is to be generated from the bananas as the peels will be methanized. New approaches to finding solutions will mean that many farmers from the region will be able to benefit. The subject of learning partnerships and sustainability are also a focus in India. 25,000 mint farmers in Uttar Pradesh receive support in optimizing their farm management so they can improve their overall income and reduce water consumption. This strengthens women's rights and increases their economic participation opportunities. Rays of sunshine caress the fertile, silty soil in Egypt. Here in the Nile Delta grows one of the world's most important charismatic and ancient natural substances for perfumery, jasmine. The elegant blossoms are picked individually by hand. They impress with their quality, intense fragrance, and inspire perfumers to make magnificent creations from the jasmine. Once you have smelled a blossom, you become almost enchanted. Essences and oils are produced via distillation, sustainable raw material cultivation that benefits farmers, pickers, and their families. In addition, access to medical care is facilitated. Women are given access to education and work. Our daily jobs focus on people. A central role plays their nutrition and health. A very healthy stone fruit grows in the northeast of Brazil in the federal state of Ceará. This is where the Acerola cherry is grown under Fairtrade conditions. This small fruit bomb contains the highest natural content of vitamin C, containing 50 times more vitamin C than a lemon. The trees, which are 2.5 meters high, have come into leaf and stand next to each other in long rows. The Acerola cherry grows particularly well in the hot weather and abundant light. The harvesters pick the fruits, carefully place them in their buckets, and gather it in light green containers. The valuable and delicate goods spoil quickly and are therefore driven to the factory immediately, where they are processed into juice. The Acerola cherry powder made from them by Diana Food is a super vitamin boost as a nutritional supplement. Natural vitamins can be metabolized much better and therefore ensure increased well-being. The cherries are now picked just before they are about to ripen, when they are still green. This is because agronomists have found that the vitamin content is at its highest at this point. In this way, we can contribute to improving the cultivation and harvesting methods in the Amazon region and increase quality. Our new Acerola cherry powder has been on the market since September 2020. It is organic and also fair trade. The positive influence on the environment is important to us. In the next step, we could add social components. In this way, sustainability and economic success have a joint effect. We can achieve so much together with suppliers. Fairtrade has a future. If we are already talking about the future, plant proteins are on the menu for an increasing number of people. The number of flexitarians is increasing, namely people who have limited their meat consumption but do not want to give it up completely. In the context of the pandemic, this consumption and the aim of having healthy nutrition has increased substantially. Meatless products are increasing on the market. Alternatives to dairy products form a large proportion of them. The conscious enjoyment of meat and the quality of sustainable products has gained considerable momentum. This development contributes to the future of our planet and the climate. We believe in raw materials from nature, also in alternative proteins. Manufacturers and increasingly also consumers themselves want to know what their food is made of. Whether it's a dog or a cat, we are very fond of our extended family members, namely our pets. We want to be close to them. At the same time, preferences for scents diverge widely. At Symrise, we want to improve the health and well-being of the whole family. But how does one bring the needs of humans and animals together in pet care products, cosmetics or household cleaners? With NeoFresh technology, unpleasant odours are suppressed without the animals perceiving the smell unpleasant. Dogs have 200 million olfactive neurons. This is 185 millions more than humans. They are therefore aware of far more odours. This means that we need to tailor fragrances that do not irritate dogs and also contribute to making them feel relaxed and happy, because we want only the best for our pets, for the joint well-being of every family member. In 2020, a factory was built near Bogota in Colombia with unique eco-friendly production of pet food. The new factory is built in an environmentally friendly way and relies on renewable energy, among other things. Collaboration with local suppliers ensures short transport routes. Only chicken products are processed, which affects the environment significantly less than mixed production. Around 15 cubic meters of rainwater can be collected and used for sanitary facilities. 50% of the required processed water is reprocessed and returned to production in a recirculation system through the factory's own well with a depth of 170 meters. The factory has CO2 emissions, which lie a third below other plants. Symrise requires electricity, gas and steam for production at more than 100 sites worldwide. We want to continuously improve our performance of environmental protection, social commitment, and good corporate governance on a long-term basis. For example, we support a project on sustainable forest management in the Amazon rainforest. On Madagascar, we help protect the island's complex ecosystem. Our commitment helps combat deforestation caused by poverty and provides financial support to municipalities. We concern ourselves with water, forests and the climate and are committed to sustainable agricultural supply chains. We therefore place sustainability at the centre of our entire value chain and have the ambitious objective of running our business in a climate-positive way, starting in 2030. The basis of our products are natural raw materials. For their sourcing, an environment rich in species is just as important as a trusting relationship with local communities and small-scale farmers. This is particularly evident in times of crisis. We promote, both in cooperation with non-profit organisations and through close exchange with our partners and local communities.
Symrise, always inspiring more.